pumpkin pie cookie bars. So all I have here is a stick and a half of butter that I creamed together with some brown sugar and some vanilla extract. And then all you want to do to make the full sort of shortbread style crust is work in about a cup and a half of all-purpose flour. And I know that we don't love to listen to the sound of a mixer, so I'm going to let you imagine that all this pulls together quickly, which it actually genuinely does. I mean, already you can see it works itself into a really nice sort of velvety dough.
See, of course, yeah.
And look at this. Look at the texture on this. It's really just like so plush. So you take that dough and you're going to grab your square tin like this. I have a 9-inch pan. And I want to just put a layer of parchment paper into it. And the reason you're going to do that, and don't skip this step. Yes, if you have to skip it because you don't have parchment paper, you can butter your pan and try it that way. And then you'll just sort of have to cut into the pan and wedge your slices out. But putting yourself a layer of the parchment paper down will just make your life so much easier when it comes to lifting out your beautifully baked cookie bars. So
I get it.
You know what I'm talking about. While I just show though, really quickly, you're just going to press your liner in your parchment paper, and then you grab your dough. And it's so easy to just work in. Can you see the detail here? It's so easy just to press it. And all you're gonna do is make a nice even layer. You'll have enough dough from that batch to put yourself all the way around an even perimeter, about a half, maybe more like a 1/4 inch thick. Now, the second step, and that is the one tricky piece of this recipe. It's not tricky, it's just timing. Once you have your crust pressed down, you're going to pop it into a 350-degree oven, at which point you will have 15 minutes while it gently puffs and rises. The corners will get golden brown. It is such a fabulous vanilla scent that will be coming into your kitchen at that point. We're going to make the quick sort of oatmeal crumble topping. And for that, I have rolled oats, I have some cinnamon, I have some all-purpose flour, I have some chopped pecans, because we do want that little pecan pie moment, and some brown sugar. And you just whisk or press or scoop or use your hands to pinch together like I did.
I was just going to say, or just stick your hand in there, man.
Sometimes I pretend that I have to do it like a formal way, even though it's us. And I'm like, let me just do it the way that I normally do it.
No, of course not. Don't be silly.
And then a half stick of cut up cool butter. I don't need it ice cold. This is not like a pie crust where you need it to be quite so precise and flaky. But you just sort of pinch this together, and it makes the most delicious, basically extra crispy oatmeal style pecan cookie. Quickly, the pumpkin pie filling. I just put some brown sugar and a cup of pumpkin pie in here. I'm going to take 2 room temperature eggs, just crack those in, show you how that looks, and a splash of vanilla extract. And we're going to whip that together really quickly just to combine everything. I always go a little heavy on the vanilla extract. I find that it does, even though it's vanilla, it does build in a nice amount of flavor. Now, can I just show you what I just did here? I am not bothering to use different bowls. I am not even bothering to use different beaters. Pretty much everything in this mix can afford to be blended with everything else.
It's like watching you ice skate in the kitchen. You're just shoop, shoop, shoop. It's fantastic. You are just skating through this so easily and readily. You just keep going, man. Just keep going.
You know, just giving us permission to take the easy way occasionally. Some more flour. And then actually I did a little baking powder in here. And what that does is actually just helps the pie filling set up a little plush, a little more velvety.
And gives it stability. Yep.
And stabilizes it. Exactly right. A nice big portion of cinnamon. And this is where you can kind of go to town and take your pumpkin pie to the next level. Cardamom, nutmeg, allspice, all the dreams. And just a pinch of salt, which we always need with our sweets.
Absolutely.
Blend that up together, and you get the easiest ever pumpkin pie filling. And
oh my God, that's like 30 seconds.
I mean, it's nothing. It's so easy. And here she is, dun, 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 with this crisp oatmeal cookie topping, our beautiful pumpkin pie filling.
My gosh, that's great.
It's crisp, I mean,
sandwich between a pecan pie and a shortbread cookie.